my mom in attendance, and we're going to show you how to improve your eyesight with eye yoga. And yes, I know it works because with patience and practice, you really can reduce the need for reading glasses. I unfortunately do have reading glasses, just a 1.0 gradient, but it's quite annoying. So if there's a way to get rid of these, worth investigation and worth the practice to get there. So there's 8 different eye yoga techniques. We're going to do all 8 today, plus an extra one that I invented, an adaptation from another practice. And so we'll go over now to the chairs and begin. So here we are. We're going to just raise our hands up onto our knees. And we'll begin with really what is probably my favorite one. Just go right out of the gate with that one. So right hand on top of your right knee, thumb is pointing up. The first thing you want to do is remember all of these movements, mostly all of them, are synchronized with the breath. So, but the first one we'll do, keeping the head completely still, the neck still, not moving, just moving the eyeball muscles. So going up and around, make a giant circle clockwise. Testing your peripheral vision. Keep that thumb within your vision as you're going up and around, and then down back to the knee, starting point there. So now that you have your circle drawn, add the breath. Coming up, inhale, 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 all the way to the apex top of the circle. And then as you're coming around, exhale, going down. Nice and slow. You don't want to see your hand there as a propeller. You want to just move those whites of the eyes around. Really, actually feels a little bit unusual at some points. But this is the reactivation or deactivation of staring at small screens all day, I think. And it's actually a very, very positive way to get rid of fatigue and long-term get rid of reading glasses. Keep going at your own pace with the breath. One more time around. And yes, this is yoga, eye yoga. So with every pose, counter pose, in this sense, it means now going counterclockwise. So put your thumb back on your knee, go back the other way, make a nice big circle. Again, matching the movement with the breath. Up and around and down. Do not move that chin or your head. Just make sure your eyes are rolling around there in the sockets, tracking that thumb, going to the very limit of your peripheral vision. This is what makes this exercise effective. And now pause on your knee. And there we go. Were you going clockwise or counterclockwise? You went both directions, yeah? All right, well, as long as you go both directions, this is the important thing. But anyway, it wasn't a trick question. All right, so now next thumb, left thumb. We'll synchronize thumbs at least. And going clockwise, Mom. And make a nice big circle again. Coming up all the way to the top. Inhale. And down and around. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale up all the way, high as you can. Keeping that thumb within your view. Matching the movement with the breath. Synchronizing there. Remember all the breathing through the nose. Deep inhale and exhale. The way I almost see this as a sort of a meditative thing. Be an interesting practice that way. And now, pause on top of the knee and going the other way. Coming up and around, inhale. Again, going to the very limit of what you can keep the thumb within your range of vision there. Following it the whole way around. And one more time around. Deep inhale. Right up to the apex of the circle. Exhale, letting it back down to the knee. Okay, perfect. So we've done my favorite one. That's done. Now we'll do one that's a little bit more simple. But between each eye exercise, you're supposed to do what's called palming. So let's rub our hands together as much as possible. This is done to stimulate the circulation around the eyes. And the idea is to get the palm as warm as possible. Very nice practice on a cold winter day. And just close your eyes. Place the palms over the eyes, sockets, not pressing too hard, just enough. Eyes are closed. Feel the warmth there around the eyes. And basically, just keep your hands here until they cool. And now release. And one more time. So 2 times in between each exercise. Keep your shoulders back, chin lifted. Good posture, good breath. And now raise your hands up again. Again, stimulating the eyes. That's similar to like when they give you a hot towel on the airplane. Do it on yourself with a warm hand. Okay, and now release. And here we go. So now we'll do another one. This one's a little less visual, and it's very simple. Just blinking. So yes, blinking. What I like to do is with this one is do a slow blink, synchronizing with the breath. So when you close your eyes, inhale, and then open your eyes quickly, or with the breath, exhale. Don't go too quickly, don't want to hyperventilate with your blinking. Just do it 10 times on your own count. So we'll do the first one together. Inhale, close the eyes, then exhale, look out. Close the eyes. Just continue at your own pace, 10 times, and then when you're finished, we'll regroup and go from there. And this exercise, in my opinion, is more reducing the fatigue in the eyes, necessarily moving so many muscles. Still a nice thing to do, beneficial for the eyesight for sure. I'll just continue until you get to the 10th one. If you finished before, feel free to continue using the palming technique we just did, warming your hands a few times, covering the eye sockets. The practice, so like a resting pose in between each eye exercise. You really can't get enough of it. It's very good for the circulation there. How you doing, Mom? Is that 10? No, we okay. Carry on. Everybody else, if you're still going, palming technique. Or rather, if you're finished. Okay. So now we'll carry on. Do another palming technique here. Mom will be right back, going for intermission. And get those hands warm. Cover the eye sockets. Eyes are closed. Again, deep belly breath. Shoulders are back. Chin is lifted. And now release. Okay. Next one's a little bit more dynamic to a point. You're going to just take your eyes out, your arms out here to the side. Move the chair just a little bit. Now that I won't bump into my mom as she's left for intermission. Okay, there we go. So Very simply, you're going to use the breath here. Thumbs are on each side. Again, not moving the head or the chin. Look over to your left-hand side, your left thumb, with an exhale breath. Inhale, back to center. And then, yes, over to your right. Exhale, looking at your right thumb. Again, not moving the head or the chin. Then back to center. Inhale. Don't race it. Don't rush it. But you want to try and do at least 5 times each thumb on the exhale. So just count 5 and 5, or 5 on one side, doing the same on the other, and you'll have there a total of 10. So start in the beginning. Inhale. Keep the eyes completely open. Just roll them off to the side. Exhale. Looking at that thumb there to the left. Finish compressing all the air out of the abdomen. Swing the eyes back to center. Inhale. And now exhale. Feel over to your right thumb. Again, pressing all the air. And inhale back to center. And now we can just also go on our own count here. So 4 more times on the one side, the left side, and then you know you've done your 5. Doing both sides. And if you do happen to finish early again, or before, feel free to do the palming technique again, warming the hands, warming the eye sockets. And there we go. So yeah, picking up together here, the intermission. My hands are warm, just covering the eyes are closed. Deep belly breath here. And now one more time, repeating. And perfect timing. So, we'll now take our 2 thumbs, one on each knee, and we're going to track these thumbs one at a time. We'll just do the right thumb here. Just track the thumb going up and down with inhale, breath up, exhale, breath down. So working the peripheral vision just on the vertical. And so raising up, inhale. Exhale now. Right on time. We got Mom here to join in. So just pause for a moment. Courtesy pause. And there we go. Welcome back, Mom.
Oh, thank you.
So we're just going to put our right thumb on our right knee. And the most simple of exercises, raise it up as high as you can, just working the vertical peripheral vision, all the way up with the inhale. Exhale, just slowly lowering it down with the breath. Matching the movement again with the breath. Don't move your head, don't move your chin. Work those eyeballs. More time here. And really push the limit. Get up to the top there of your range of vision. Exhale, release. Now switch to the other thumb. Left thumb on the left knee. And same thing, just work the peripheral, vertical peripheral vision. So from top to bottom, start with the thumb looking down at it. Again, don't move the chin or the head. Focus on that thumb. Raise it up as high as you can, keeping it within eyesight. On the inhale breath, and then exhale, letting it go gently back down to the knee, tracking with the eyes, and just continue a few more times with the breath. And exhale, release. Okay, so we've done now quite a few eye exercises, a few more still to go. The next one we will do is, again, one that's very visually difficult to capture on camera, but it's just long and short distance, basically. So this is a typical one, actually. I think a lot of people practice in the offices, where you just look at something near you, the short version, and something far away. What I like to do is then add the breath with this. So you just inhale at the line or the floor even, somewhere just in front of you. And as you look away off into the distance, exhale breath. So do this 10 times at your own count. We'll sort of start with the first one together, but then everybody on their own. So inhale, look at something close, and lift the eyes, look out to the horizon, exhale, and then just continue on your own count. Helps to just keep focusing on the same points each time. You don't have to close your eyes on this one. Keep them open. And if you find yourself going really quickly through this, you're already finished or something. Obviously, just take the eye yoga resting pose, warming the hands, rubbing the eye sockets after you rub them together. And so now, all together, rub the hands there, get them nice and warm, close the eyes, go for that extra self-care technique here. Get the circulation around the eyes going. And again, this is not the quickest or the fastest practice in the world. It requires some patience and a bit of discipline to work it into your day. But again, it's worth it if you really want to reduce dependence on glasses or just improve your eyesight in general. These techniques work. One more time. release. Okay. Now, down to like the last two techniques here, making our way through. I wanted to have this all documented on a nice video with my mom, because we both have glasses, and it's time to reduce the use for them. So what better way to start off our New Year's resolutions, we're still January 2025, than getting going with this practice on a daily basis. So next one is a little bit different, sort of a variation of the two before, but you want to have your left thumb on your knee, yeah? And your right thumb up in the air, as high as you can raise it and still keep it within your eyesight. Now the hands, we don't move them. So work with the breath. You exhale, look at your thumb first, down on your knee. Exhale, breath. Then when you're ready, looking forward to the center, not looking at either thumb. Inhale. And then raise your eyes. Look to that other thumb in the air. Exhale. You compressed everything out. Then down back to center. Inhale. Do this 5 times on your own count. And then switch to the other side, meaning hands in opposite location. Or thumbs. So just continue another 4 times. Again, once you've done 5 times on one thumb, you know you're finished. And you just switch positions of the thumbs here. No rushing. It's eye yoga. No stopwatch on this. Go with the breath. And now, when you've done 5, again, just change position of the thumbs. Start from the center. Inhale, breath. Look down at your lower thumb. Exhale. Back to center. Inhale. Upwards. Exhale. And continue. Another 4 times. And again, once you're finished, resting pose for eye yoga, rubbing the hands together, get them warm, get those toasty palms covering the eye sockets, and a nice reset here, closing the eyes. And when your hands cool, just repeat. Same thing. Rubbing the hands together. Hard to believe we're at the equator. We have cold hands, but anyway, it's winter everywhere in the world. And now, covering the eyes again. And release. Okay. I promised an extra bonus eye technique, one that I've taken from a series of hatha called Pavamuktasana. It's actually for the elbow joint, but it works really, really well for the eye exercise because it makes your eyes really track around and go on the very foremost edges of your peripheral vision going to the toward behind your back. So essentially just put your fingers out in front of you. Okay, well, there you go. There's the last one, I promise. And now, inhale breath as you're bringing those fingers towards you. Again, don't move the chin to the head. And just roll your eyes. Keep your sight fixed on those fingertips as they land on your shoulder. And then when you're ready, exhale breath. Again, tracking the fingers all the way out in front of you. And this one really does feel a bit unusual, but again, you're working those eye muscles, something we just don't do on a regular basis. This is what makes this practice effective. Breaks that monotony of repetitive staring that is really what's causing a lot of issues for most people's eyesight. Looking forward, exhale. Coming back, inhale. 2 more times. On your back of your shoulder, release, and just change to the other side. So, hand out in front, fingers together, and just tracking with your vision, those fingertips. Inhale breath, dropping those fingers on the shoulder. Exhale breath, following them back out all the way, extending the arm completely. And again, this is actually a very beneficial practice for the elbows. This is what it was designed for, but by adding the eye element, you're getting 2 for 1 here. Exhale, coming back, inhale. One more time. Land your fingers on your shoulder. Release. Raise the knee. And final rest for the eyes for today. Only rubbing our hands together here. And cover those sockets. Toasty bones. Activate the circulation around the eyes. I always thought to myself, this might be the cure for crow's feet. Some people call it wrinkles on the side of the eyes as time passes. So perhaps this is the technique to get rid of those. Less costly than other practices. So now cover the eyes again one more time. Deep belly breath, shoulders back, chin raise. And now open your eyes, lower your hands. As your heart, namaste. Thank you, Tom, for joining. Glad you're able to be here, everyone. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Michael Sands Yoga Adventure and iYoga channel. And please check back. I'll be putting more things in the calendar here on a regular basis. Have a great day. Namaste.